Hi guys, I wanted to pop in here for a couple minutes today and chat with you a little bit about the idea of being a product of the product. So what does that mean? What does being a product of the product mean to me, and what does it mean to you? So being a product of the product to me means that you're talking the talk and you're walking the walk. So we are out there, we're sharing, we're telling our friends and family and people at classes and talking about how we use all of the products that Young Living has, how we use our oils and we use our thieves, and we are wearing our makeup, which I'm wearing today. And so we are able to tell them about it, but we need to make sure that we're doing it, okay? If we are out there telling our friends and family about how Young Living sells supplements and we're not taking a single one, how can we really share that? Are we really walking the walk, or are we just talking the talk, right? When I first started oiling, I've been with Young Living for 3.5 years. It was a conscious decision at first. I had to think about making sure I applied my oils every day. You know, I had to think about if something went wrong. I might have had to look it up in a book or an app and, you know, figure out, or on a Facebook group, and figure out what oils would I want to use. And that turned into what supplements do I want to have on hand for issues and things. And, you know, and then it turned into learning about all of the chemicals and all of our products and how we can detox our home with the Thieves line. And now we have makeup, and so many things have changed. But what started out as a conscious decision to make better choices for myself and my family has turned into every day, has turned into part of my routine, part of our life, part of my kids' lives, my husband's life. You know, this is us now. There's a boo-boo, a scrape, a hurt, or whatever. My kids ask for oils all the time, even my 3.5-year-old, because it's all he knows. And it's in my 6-year-old, this is what she knows. So we've become a product of the product because we're using them every day. So by using them every day, it means I'm always trying something new. It means I'm always using the oils in new ways. And I am able to I'm able to show my customers by way of posting in my customer education group, by way of sharing on Facebook, by way of talking about things when I'm doing like classes and oily events and things like that. I can show them how I'm using the products, and I can use my personal experience. I'm not just telling them this is what I read. And sometimes there are going to be cases where there are supplements that I don't take. Or, you know, things that I don't use the oils for. And that's okay. That's when we can say, I don't have a personal experience with this, but let me get you, you know, some information from someone else, and you're going to go look it up and give them that. But if it is something that you could have a personal experience with, which most of us can have a personal experience with with a lot of our product line, you need to be. You don't have babies, you should still have the baby wipes. They're fantastic for your face, removing your makeup, cleaning at night, cleaning your face off at night after the day of, you know, just being out in, you know, in the world. It's so full of toxins. I have a pack in my car for little spills and stuff like that. So you're going to have a baby and you could still have baby wipes. So that's just one example of a way that you really can find a way to use all of the products that we have. So that you can give personal experiences about them. And maybe it's not you. Maybe it's your mom or your sister or your husband. At least it's someone in your inner circle that you've been able to try these things out with, and then you can share them. Think about for a minute, is your lifestyle matching what you're saying? So when you're talking about using the oils, again, we don't want to sound like, you know, we're just trying to sell something. We want to sound like we genuinely care about people and that we've benefited from it, and we want other people to benefit too. So I want you guys to think for a little bit about how you're living your life, and if you're being a product of the product. Are you using our Thieves laundry soap? Y'all, I know every single one of you have dirty laundry. Every one of you. So you should be using the laundry soap, because you can't tell your customers about what an awesome product it is if you can't say that you're using it. I can tell you, I'm a family of 6. We go through that bottle maybe every 2 to 3 months. It lasts a long time. So I'm going to break it down a little bit for you guys. I'm really trying to work hard using the colors, and so I hope you all know what your color personalities are. If you don't, I know we've talked about it in the groups, so get in there, take the test, and see what comes up for you. But I want you guys to think about how you can be authentically sharing, and that requires being a product of the product. And I want you to think about, I try to think about Young Living's, slogan, wellness, purpose, and abundance. So you're going to share about the wellness aspect of things and how you're feeling, and that it works. So for you reds out there, your what is, it works. These oils work. These products work. So why wouldn't you want to share that, right? And it gives you purpose. So your purpose, what is your why? So for your blues out there, you guys love to, dive into why you're doing what you're doing. So why are you switching over to the Thieves Laundry products and the Thieves products? Why are you using our Savvy Minerals makeup? Why are you using your oils instead of running to the urgent care all the time? So remember that why, and be sure you're sharing that why. And then help your customers figure out what their why is. Why did they get into this journey in the first place, and how can you help them keep going from there? The abundance aspect of it. So guys, don't be afraid to share about that. The abundance might not be, taking you on world trip vacations right now. We're not all Royal Crown Diamonds, right? But you need to be sharing about your abundance now. So is it paying for your oils every month? Is it paying for your kids to take dance lessons? I've got 3 little ones. Let me tell you, those extracurricular activities are expensive. So some of my paycheck is putting my kids in gymnastics and sending them to homeschool co-ops, and hopefully putting my daughter in Girl Scouts. Like, I have all these things that I want to do, and I'm able to do it because of the abundance that I have from Young Living. So it starts small. Now I don't work, and I'm able to pay all of our bills with my Young Living money. But it started out by just paying for them to do things, maybe taking them on a little vacation. So you have to share the abundance, because your greens out there, they want to see the proof. They want to see the abundance, and they want to see the proof, and that this is working for you, and that this isn't a fad, that you're not an MLM jumper, and last month you were selling, some other products. I'm not going to name anything, and this month you're doing this, and next month they're going to wonder where you're going to go. So you're showing them that you're in this, you're using it, this is a part of your lifestyle, and whether you made a dime or not, you are still going to be using it. So it's so important. When someone walks in my house, like, I could not even be running the diffusers. In fact, yesterday, I hadn't run the diffuser all day, and I had someone come in and go, "Oh my God, your house smells amazing." I wasn't even running anything. But because I run my diffusers all the time, because we're all wearing oils, because we're using the products, because my laundry was going with the Thieves, and, my house smells like oils. It could smell like a lot worse things. I have 2 dogs and 3 kids. It smells like oils. So my house is a walking billboard. Walk around your house. If people go in your laundry room, are they going to know you use Young Living? If they go in your bathroom, are they going to know you use Young Living? If they were to go in your kitchen, are they going to know you're using Young Living? Think about how you can incorporate those products into every room in your house, so that when people come over, you don't have to say a word. They can see that you're obviously using these products, and that you're a product of the product, and that it's your lifestyle. And when they're ready, they're going to decide that they want to make a lifestyle change too. And they're going to know where to come, because it's going to be the person that's a product of the product. And it's going to be a person that's showing them that I'm walking the walk, and I am doing this every day. What are some ways that you can be a product of the product? Use them every day. Put your oils on every day, take your supplements every day, wash your hair with our shampoo every day, do your dishes with the Thieves dish soap every day. Use them every day. Be an example in your home. I already said that. Make sure that when people come over, they can see it. When you are out in public, use your oils. Pull your bag out, roll some stuff on, use your Thieves hand spray, your Thieves spray for your hands, or the doorknobs, or the shopping carts, or whatever. So be using your stuff now that we have sunscreen, and take that with you. Insect repellent. I don't go anywhere in the summer without all that stuff that just says Young Living all over it. And my family and friends know that. Now we can have lip gloss in our purse, and a little bronzer to throw on if we need, a little something, and it's all going to say Young Living. So using all the products. We started out loving oils. Like, I think most of us in here started out with an oils premium starter kit, and we were oiling it up, and we were making recipes, and we were DIY queens. A lot of us were DIY queens. But you have to step back and realize not everyone wants to be a DIY queen. Not everyone has time or interest in being a DIY queen. So therefore, you have to show that we have products. You don't want to make deodorant? Buy our deodorant. I love our blue Meadow Mist, the blue one, deodorant. You don't want to have to make hand soap? Buy Thieves hand soap. No brainer. Smells amazing. Not everyone wants to make everything. So if all you're doing is DIYs and make it takes and showing them how to use their oils and make stuff, you're losing that whole group of people that would just be purchasing the things. But because you're not showing them that you're using them, they don't even know we have them, right? They're not getting that. And the last one is the experience. So you have the experience, you can share your experiences and not just what you read and not just telling them. So I feel like being a product of the product is a huge, huge, huge part of your business and my business. It's a huge part of the success of my business because it's a consistent thing for me. Everyone knows that I use oils. You see them every single day in my life, every part of my life, everything. And I make a point on social media to share all aspects of the products. I don't just share oils. I share supplements and I share skincare, and now I can share makeup. So you're showing that you're using all of these things. And therefore your customers are going to start wanting to use all of the things, right? We got to talk the talk and we got to walk the walk. So we have to make it a part of our lifestyle. I am challenging all of you guys to tell me one way that you are a product of the product every single day. One way. In the comments below, I'm going to check back in. I want to know, how are you being a product of the product today? Have a great one.